Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Shakespearean Studies. This is a course we offer in the Master of Philosophy in English Literature. The course code is ELIT 703. E stand for English, LIT for Literature, and 703 its number. We are offering this course in the first semester of English Literature. The session for this course is Spring 2020. In this tutorial, I will be talking about the outlines of this course. This course will be taught to the end of this semester, and there are some contents that I will be talking to you on the next slide, starting from course description. First of all, let me talk about course description. The focus of this course is to study Shakespeare in the light of revisionist criticism, such as post-colonial theory and contemporary cultural theory at large. The course includes plays from Shakespeare history, tragedies, and comedies. While these genres might at first glance seem to exist in radically different realms, history dealing with the political struggles and the public world, and tragedy with the downfall of a hero, comedies with love and private lives. The emphasis will be upon change that these genres share. For example, trauma and transformation are Shakespeare's subjects in all of these plays. Richard III, Henry IV, Part 1, Henry V, Henry VI, Part 3, A Comedy of Errors, A Midsummer Night Dreams, A Merchant of Venice, The Twelfth Night. The course will explore development of Shakespeare's dramatic powers in history, tragedy and comedy from early plays to the middle of his career, and to the rich and varied achievement of his later plays. In this course, you will explore dramatic forms, themes, characters, and styles will be studied in the context of Shakespeare theatre and his society. The culture and language of a very distant time period and how it appears in the plays will be focused as a prelude to an examination of how the play's poetic forms help express pain and reconciliation. Shakespeare greatness or universality will also be explored, questioned in his plays and sonnets. Now let me talk about course objectives. I choose 3 objectives and 2 outcomes of these objectives. So let me read to you the first objective. The course is expected to develop students' ability to critically appreciate Shakespeare and explore different dimensions of his characters, dramatic forms, and themes. The course hopes to develop literary competence by comparative analysis of different genres and plays. The course will enable students to critique, evaluate, and reflect on Shakespeare's contribution to sonnet. While there's course outcomes, after completion of this course, students are expected to refine their analytical ability, an in-depth understanding of Shakespeare as a dramatist and poet, write response papers on Shakespeare in the light of post-colonial critical theories. Course contents. I have chosen 11 genres for this course. The first is A Midsummer Night's Dream, the second is Hamlet, the third is Henry V, the fourth is Julius Caesar, the fifth is King Lear, and the sixth is Othello, the seventh is Richard III, and the 8 is Tempest, and the 9 is The Merchant of Venice, and the 10th is The Taming of Shrew, and the 11th is Twelfth Night. All of these genres have to be read by you in all of this semester, and there would be a scholarly debate on all of these genres. And I have chosen some of the criticism that have been done on Shakespeare work by other writers in the recommended readings. So there are those recommended readings which will help you to learn how to analyze Shakespeare work. So there they are. These are the books that you would have to buy them first and read them after. So these are the books. The first one that I would suggest you to read is The Invention of Human. Shakespeare, The Invention of the Human. The second book is Shakespeare Sonnets, that you quite familiar. I suppose you would be quite familiar with it. The third book is Shakespearean Tragedy. And the next book that I'm going you to read it is Elizabethan Jacobean Drama. Shakespeare, after all. Well, in the world, how Shakespeare became Shakespeare. Post-colonial Shakespeare. Shakespeare, a critical biography. The late Mr. Shakespeare. The English history play in the age of Shakespeare. Shakespeare Sonnets. The Oxford Companion to Shakespeare. Now, at the end of this short lecture, I would give you a little bit assignments that you should work on, because this is the first session, and let me check that what ability of writing do you have and how much do you know about Shakespeare, so that I can treat you afterwards. So there are these questions that you would have to answer me through your to send it to me by email, no problem. But you have to answer these questions. Please do write your own words, and do write that what do you know about Shakespeare, and what is all about this English literature that you know it. So let me tell you this, that the first question is on Shakespeare. Is Shakespeare was believing in supernatural beings or forces? Was William Shakespeare was a poet of nature? Or could you just scholarly evaluate or criticize Shakespeare? Or could you say Shakespeare was a hero? Shakespeare was fake? Either way, you can develop your view, and then you can write about it, so that you can know both sides of the coin. Now, this is going to be the end of this short tutorial that I made it for you in this difficult time. Now, I would say to you that do stay safe, don't go out, stay online with us, communicate with us, and learn from us, so that we can help you even in your homes to teach you on behalf of the Lahore Leeds University. Thank you.